A 15-year-old boy reportedly has beheaded himself with a chainsaw after losing a video game. And I have to question the veracity of this news story. Is that a word? Veracity? I'm so stupid. Why do I even try? I gotta question the truthfulness of this article. Russian police are investigating claims that a boy has beheaded himself with a chainsaw after losing at a video game. According to the reports, Pavel Matiev, age 15, went into his yard on Monday morning before he switched on a chainsaw and sawed off his own head, the Russian media sources report. They said that he was addicted to this video game and that his single mother had bought this video game for him. She probably feels terrible now. This is a sad story, but let's use it as a jumping off point for other lessons that we can learn here. First of all, I do not know if this story is true. I mean, it's reported on Fox News, which, as we know, is not always the most reliable media source. But these days, hardly any media source is completely reliable. I mean, the false claims are going to squeak through eventually, which is why I did something that I sometimes do is I will send a story like this to a website called Snopes.com, SNOPES.com, and what they will do is they investigate media stories that need to be investigated because there's like a semblance of fantasy to them or something. They seem like they may not be true. So this is a website that will investigate them, and then they'll put the story back up on their website, and they'll give it a like a check mark, like a green check mark, like we investigated and this is true, or it'll be like, no, we investigated and this is false, this story. And so, hey, it's a great place to get some of your media, by the way, because they have the stuff on there is amazing, and they'll tell you if it's false or not. And I think it's great. Yeah. Anyway, so Snopes, SNOPES.com. So I sent this article to Snopes because I'm like, you got to check into this. This is crazy. Now, the Russian media cited local sources saying that he was addicted to the computer game. Yes. It's unclear what video game he was playing, but a female source said he spent hours at his computer and that his nerves gave in after a game. Local Russian investigative committees gave no further details on the case except to confirm a criminal case had been opened into what seems to be a suicide. Russia apparently has several. This is what the article says. This sounds like something I should do a deep dive into. Apparently, Russia has seen several so-called, quote, death groups that allegedly incite children and teenagers to take their own lives while playing online video games. Wow, that is alarming. So these are groups that are specifically formed to entice young people to kill themselves during video game play. I mean, what kind of world are we living in? This is why. Hey, Jones, are you going to have any babies? No, not having babies. I had a vasectomy. Why? Because death groups incite children and teenagers to take their own lives while playing video games, according to this article. That's why I got a vasectomy. That's why. Why? Because Tide Pods and wasping are a thing, guys. That's why. Do you remember the day when we all decided, hey, we're not drinking that water that comes out of the tap anymore? No, that's not safe. That's the day I had a vasectomy, all right? Don't blame me. I don't know why I'm getting so defensive about having a vasectomy. I mean, all you got to do is listen to these stories. Listen to the stories that I put out there in Weird AF News, and then you say, okay, Jonesy, that makes total sense to not have babies in this world. Why bring a human being into this world? It's out of control here. This is out of control. Kids are beheading themselves during video games. What's going on? Not only that, a death group incites the kids to do this. Can't handle that shit. I mean, unless I strap my child to my side at all times, and I'm not doing that, because who wants to live that way, like a Siamese twin or some shit? That's the only way. I do not trust this world. I got punched by a homeless man randomly the other day, and he screamed at me, "Stop talking about me! Never seen this guy in my life." Yeah, bringing a baby into the world? What are you, nuts? Sorry. I got a little personal there. Hey, all right, so listen, what are we learning here? All right, let's end this on a better note. Okay, so listen, if you just don't think because your kid is in his bedroom or her bedroom playing video games that all is safe in the world. Hey, my kid's in there, so at least he's not out there in the world running around with gangs and blah, 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 whatever's going on. Hey, you know what? Obviously it's dangerous in there when what he's doing, because that shit is tapped into the online community, and we know, there are groups out there, apparently, that and the peer pressure that comes from that place can get your kid to do something. All right, so don't think that just because they're playing video games all day that everything's safe and cool. By the way, don't let your kid play video games all day, period, because your kid needs to get some exercise. How about that? So that's another thing. All I'm saying is keep an eye on your kid anyways. The video games, people can, I mean, geez, these video games, man. And video game addiction is also an issue. And if your kid is playing video games for that long, take a look. Poke your head in there. Find out what the hell's going on, all right? Can't have this. That's my advice to you, all right? I love how I'm giving parenting advice, and I've never been a parent. Yeah, I'm stupid.